The gym echoed with cruel laughter. "Hey Barbie, lost your pom-poms?" sneered Taylor, the self-declared queen of Ridgeview High. Her posse of followers erupted into cackles as Lily stood frozen in front of her locker, clutching her gym bag. A little tighter. Lily Monroe had only been at Ridgeview for 3 weeks, but she'd already become a target. Not because she did anything wrong, not because she was rude or awkward, but because she was different. While other girls wore glittery lip gloss and compared designer bags, Lily preferred a clean ponytail and training shoes that had actually seen mud. Her voice was quiet, her eyes watchful. She didn't back down when insulted. That's what made Taylor hate her most. "I heard she lives in a trailer." Someone muttered behind Taylor, pretending to whisper but just loud enough for Lily to hear. "And her dad's some crazy ex-soldier."
Ain't no wonder she walks around like she's in a war zone.
Lily could have let the words slide like she'd been doing since the first week. But something about that the mocking tone, the fake pity, in their eyes, the snide curl of Taylor's lips triggered something deeper. She straightened, slowly, calmly, just like her dad taught her when things got loud and scary. "You can talk about me," Lily said, her voice like steady steel. "But don't talk about my dad." Taylor laughed again. "Oh, please. What's he gonna do? Crawl out of his bunker and scare us with war stories?" The air shifted. Lily didn't. Move fast but deliberately. She took one step forward, and Taylor instinctively took one step back. The gym fell silent. No one expected that from the quiet new girl. "My dad taught me more than stories," Lily said. "He taught me discipline. He taught me to stand when it's easier to shrink. And he taught me exactly how to defend myself when people cross a line." The moment passed, and Lily turned without another word. But something had changed. Lily didn't always know how to belong. Being a military kid meant moving every year or two. She never planted roots, never stayed long enough for best friends or birthday parties. Her dad, Master Sergeant Jackson Monroe, had been her constant. He raised her after her mother passed away when Lily was just 6. They didn't have much, but they had routines, honor, and each other. Every morning before school, Lily trained. Not with dumbbells or some dance workout, but real, focused drills. Combat fitness, self-defense, endurance runs at dawn. Her dad always said this world doesn't wait for you to catch up. You either meet it head-on or let it flatten you. And I didn't raise you to be flat. Lily didn't complain, even when her limbs burned. She stored every lesson in her bones until she didn't even think, just reacted. So when cheer tryouts were announced, and Lily surprised everyone by signing up, the whispers returned. Since when does she care about cheer? She'll probably show up in camo. She doesn't even smile. But Lily didn't join cheer to win them over. She joined because she loved movement, rhythm, control, and deep down, she was tired of watching life from the sidelines. Tryouts weren't easy. Taylor and her gang tried to sabotage her, moved her name on the sign-up sheet, replaced her music with a joke remix, even messed with her uniform. But Lily didn't crack. During her solo, she shut out the sneers and let her body speak. She flipped, leaped, and landed with the kind of precision that only discipline teaches. When she nailed the final aerial, the silence that followed was louder than any applause. She made the team. Taylor wasn't happy. Practice became a war zone. Taylor pushed Lily harder than the others, criticized her form, mocked her posture, said she looked like she was saluting Hitler, not cheering. One afternoon, Taylor accidentally tripped Lily during a complicated toss, sending her crashing to the mat. Pain shot through her wrist. The coach looked over, concerned, but Lily waved it off. Later that night, Lily sat at the kitchen table with an ice pack. Her dad noticed. "What happened?" "Cheer stuff," she muttered. He didn't ask more, just sat across from her. A pause, he said, "You can handle a lot, kid. But knowing when to strike back, that's the real skill." She looked up. "I don't want to be like them." "Good," he said. "But don't ever let someone mistake your kindness for weakness. Some people only stop when you give them a reason." The next day, the cheer squad had an after-hours gym session. Taylor, of course, insisted they stay late for extra. Practice. Most girls left early. Lily didn't, and neither did Taylor. You think you're better than us? Taylor hissed when they were alone. With your sad little war stories and your freak show training? I never said I was better. Taylor shoved her. You don't belong here. Go back to whatever trashy base you crawled out of. Lily steadied herself. Calm, measured, controlled. Her dad's voice echoed in her head. Control the space. Don't escalate. But if they throw first, you end it. Taylor lunged again, this time more than a shove, but Lily moved like water. She sidestepped, caught Taylor's wrist mid-swing, twisted, and gently but firmly brought her to the mat. Taylor gasped, pinned and stunned. I didn't come here to fight, Lily said, her grip unwavering. But you picked the wrong girl. Let go and stood up. Taylor scrambled away, speechless. By the time the rest of the squad returned the next day, the story had spread. Whispers turned into awe. Lily didn't boast. She didn't even mention it. Suddenly, people looked at her differently, not with mockery, but with respect. Even the coach took her aside one day and said, You're not just strong, Lily. You're solid. We need more like you. The real change didn't come with cheers or applause. It came weeks later. Lily caught a new freshman being cornered in the hallway. She stepped in not with fists, but with presence. Authority. The bullies backed off, and the freshman. She looked at Lily like she'd just met a superhero. That night, Lily told her dad what happened. He smiled. So, you dropped them, huh? She laughed. Just like you taught me, Dad. The world didn't change overnight. But Lily did. She stood tall not because she wanted to prove herself, but because she knew herself. Every bruise, every insult, every training session, it had shaped her into someone who didn't flinch, and she carried a message in her stance for anyone who needed it. You don't have to fight to be strong, but if you must, fight with purpose, fight with heart, and never let anyone else define your worth. Moral of the story? You don't have to look tough to be tough. And when life throws its punches, emotional or otherwise, it's the discipline, love, and quiet strength you build that helps you rise.